Five reasons why I think that Tinubu will win next year election. I'm not a fan of Tinubu. I'm not a supporter of Tinubu. I'm not a voter of Tinubu. But sometimes it's not about what I like. It's not about what you are looking at. As an investor, if you're an investor right now, and these five political parties are in Nigeria Stock Exchange, APC is there, PDP is there, NDC is there, AAC is there, ADC is there. You look at indices, trajectory, structures, right? Number one is numbers. APC's number has grown in the past 3 years. Before 2023, they had few governors. Now they have more than 80% to 90% of the governors. More governors, more reps, more senators. What will that do? I'll talk about number two. If your governor does something in favor of Tinubu in 2027, what can you do? Remember that your governor controls the INEC of your state, while Tinubu controls INEC in federal level. So if you vote a party, and they play their games like they did in 2023, what will you do? What will you do? What will you do? The answer is almost nothing. So they have the numbers already. That's the truth. Number three is that they are in full control of INEC. If by now you think that INEC is an independent body, you are lying. The new INEC chairman, facts have come out to show there's an APC guy, and you can see how they're defending him up and down, up and down, up and down. How they're defending him. So right now, the INEC chairman and the INEC structure is in the hand of the ruling party. Right now, because they're incumbents. Now then they control INEC. Now they control the structure. Number three is that they have the money. So this money they are borrowing, stealing and sharing is for next year's election. They have the money to bribe. They have the money to pay anybody. Do you guys remember what happened the last APC primaries? While other participants were trying to coerce, trying to pay, trying to lobby people to vote for them, Tinubu was trying to lobby aspirants, as in other aspirants, other people where they supposed to vote for primaries, that they find people, delegates. Tinubu was looking for aspirants. And what happened? Why did you think other aspirants stepped down? A lot of things changed hands. So number three, APC get the money now to spend for anything spendable. And that's why you see them borrowing Nigeria to stupor. Number four is that the judiciary is in their pockets. The way the thing happened for ballot boys, they say go to court. Who is in the court now? People in the court are people that Wike has built mansions for in Abuja. Like I said, being realistic. Being realistic. So go to court, go to court. You could not win them in court when they were not incumbents. Now they are incumbent. Wike is fully in charge. I'm mentioning the name because I know what will happen for Nigeria. Wike built mansions for judges. I think either 16 or 22. High court, appeal court, all the courts, build mansions for them. They have the money to do anything. And of course, it's not their money. Now our money, but they don't borrow and keep them. If right now, Tinubu has borrowed more than 78 trillion naira, trillion naira in the past 3 years. Where the money there? Because you cannot see where that money went into. They're keeping it for election. Number five is that opposition is divided. I was disappointed when I noticed what was happening in ADC. I support people moving into the new political party. I think that is NDC. But I aware that in politics, in game, the more your enemies are divided, the more they cannot win you. It will be more easier for Atiku group, Okwanso group, P2B group to sit down in one party and knock off APC. Now they are divided. Divide and rule. The APC guys infiltrated the camp of AD. Watch, they will enter NDC again. They use Wike to scatter PDP. Now they've entered David Mark and Atiku-led ADC. They don't scatter ADC. That was why P2B went to a new party there 2 days ago, NDC. They will enter NDC again. And after, if NDC, they enter NDC and then NDC scattered, where will P2B go to? We all want P2B to win because he's the best man for the job. But sometimes what you are saying is that the best man is not in a place where he can get the results he wants. That's just, like I said, some of you don't like this video. This is not to support APC in any way. But I'm just looking. Remember my first question. If all the political parties are in Nigeria Stock Exchange and you are given 100 million to invest into the party you think will do better in the next 12 months, where will you put your money? Judging by these indices and all these trajectories. Of course, people support. Of course, Nigerians are going to vote. But when you don't vote, INEC will do their job. The Senate refused to pass electoral votes so that it will favor APC. Because it is an electronic vote, if it was electronic vote, the people's vote might count. But now, it's still the same analog type of voting that we did in 2023. So we have 5 indices. So if you think that another political party will win in 2027, give me points. Let's dialogue. Like I said, Not about that. I know they support APC in anyway, but I just look at. I just wake up. I just look. I just think. Trajectory indices. Companies do well when they have the right structure, the right indices, the right formula, the right strategy to win. For now, APC has the highest number. Unless maybe things change tomorrow. Unless it's possible. APC has the highest numbers, both in state and federal level. APC has the INEC in their pocket, judiciary in their pocket, senators are rep in their pocket. They have the money. Atiku has money, we have money, but they cannot throw away money the way APC and co are willing to throw away money. Then finally, the parties, the opposition, they are divided. Assuming they were united, they have a higher chance. Yeah, let me add Jara. The West, Britain, is fully in support of Tinubu. Not Najara. One of the reasons why P2B did not win 2023 is because the North don't want him. The Oga, the owners of your country don't want him. The West does not want him. Not because it's not good enough, but it's too good that if P2B becomes the president, a lot of ways where the West they steal money from Nigeria, those places should be locked. France, Britain, and a lot of other countries. Unless US is able to come to the, like I said, unless this can change, US is able to come to the rescue. Not be only your vote and my vote that determine who could be president. There is a large influence of France and Britain in Nigeria politics. That is just the gospel truth. Not just my vote and your vote, but there are people somewhere that will make things happen for you. This is my opinion. 6 points. Let's discuss.